What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Cancer. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on into it. Regardless, everybody, happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had yourselves a fantastic weekend, and let's see what we got going on. So we're hopping on into the water sign, starting out here with Team Cancer. Let's see what's in store here for you. So what do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Let's see what we got going on. Cancer, overall energy here for you is going to be the Hangman in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a Pisces potentially. Having a look here at your current situation, we do have here Six of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the Page of Pentacles. And then looking here at the outcome for you is going to be the King of Swords in the reverse position. So let's see what we got going on here for the Cancer gang. Coming on in here into your next 24 hours, we start here with the Hangman in reverse all the way here to the Six of Swords in the reverse position as well. So I kind of feel like you're getting back into a place where you're letting go of a lot again, Cancer. It kind of looks to me like you're pretty much re-entering a period of release is what I could definitely say in a general way. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles here says, I'm ready to offer up my energy to something else. For some Cancers, you could be ready to offer your energy to someone else. So this could be maybe moving out of one group of people into another, moving away from one specific person towards another specific person. It could kind of resonate like that for a few of you Cancerians, but I feel like overall here for you, you're ready here to put your energy into something different. Let's say, for example, what you're releasing is worries. Maybe you're a Cancerian who's had a lot of anxiety, you've had a lot of worries. Maybe what's happening here is I'm choosing to release my worry and anxiety, and what I choose to put my energy into is I choose to put my energy into calmness. I choose to put my energy into reassurance. I choose to put my energy into something else other than all this anxious energy that I've been dealing with. So it's like, let me reinvest into some positivity, into some reassurance, into some inner calm. You know, it can definitely be a vibe like that showing up here for you. And looking at the outcome here for you, Team Cancer, being the King of Swords in reverse, I think many of you here are recognizing as well, you know, it was more difficult for me to release and to let go of whatever it is you're letting go of here, the more that you had your walls up and your boundaries up. You know, it's actually incredibly hard to let go when we're holding up that wall and boundary. So you kind of realized I need to be vulnerable right now. Even if I don't want to be, even if I don't want to deal with feelings, I need to be vulnerable in order to actually release and let go. Because if I'm keeping my walls and barriers up, then that means I'm not connecting with my feelings. And as everybody knows, you got to connect with your feelings in order to heal, right? You got to feel to heal, but most importantly, throughout the healing process, what comes from healing? Releasing, right? So you got to be able to connect with your feelings and emotions here to really make things happen. So Cancer, kind of like the overall gist of your next 24 hours is that you're moving into a space where you're getting back into a period of release. And I do feel like you want to focus your energy on something else, point blank period. And you know what? I love it for you. At the end of the day, wherever you're redirecting your energy to, I feel like it's going to be much more positive here for you. All right. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here today, everybody, with the water sign. Cancer was the first sign. We're going to go ahead and do water, earth, fire, air. Jumping on into our earth sign, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus gang. Let's see what we got going on here for the bull gang, baby. Messages here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Taurus, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 more shuffles, and then we'll see what's in the works for you, baby. Hopefully, all is looking well. Let's get one more shuffle here for Taurus. Oh, hello. Almost dropped like, oh, nope, I did drop some cards. God dang it. All right, Taurus, give me a second. Let me go pick up the freaking cards on the floor. Actually, it only managed to be 1, really. I thought I dropped it. Oh, no, there's more. There you go. All right. Ugh. Sorry about that, bull gang. Y'all know me. When I tend to shuffle, sometimes it can get a little sloppy and then cards can fly literally everywhere. So give me 1 second here, Taurus. We're going to give you guys one more shuffle, then we'll jump on into it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Gathering one more shuffle here for Team Taurus. What do we got going on for their next 24 hours? All right, my beautiful bull gang, let's see what's going on here for ya. Taurus, overall energy here is going to be the Ace of Swords. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy. We do have here the Eight of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Two of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Knight of Cups. So taking a look here into your next 24 hours, looking at what we have here for you, Taurus, Ace of Swords in the upright position. And then we do got here the Eight of Cups as well. I almost want to say that you're kind of getting to this point where you're ready to speak up and walk away. I think that I'm immediately hearing for Taurians, it's like, I've had enough. You know, when you get to your breaking point, when you get to your limit, to the point where you just said, I've had enough. I really feel that showing up here for many of you. So for your next 24 hours, it kind of seems to me like something's triggering you for sure. And you've had enough. You're ready here to kind of walk away. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here, being a Two of Cups in reverse, that represents detachment. So I do see you detaching and disconnecting from somebody here that you did have a bond with, right? And whatever kind of bond that is, could be anything. Could be love and romance. It could be a bond to family. It could even be a bond with a friend. So you had some sort of pretty deep bond here with somebody, but there's something triggering you to the point where it's like, I've had enough. Like, I can't continue to tolerate or put up with whatever kind of energy it is you were receiving, Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Cups, it's like, I can give my energy to better people. I can surround myself with better people. I can surround myself with individuals here who are going to offer, real love and real communication, and people that are not going to, trigger me with their negative behaviors, but instead are going to lift me up. There are better people to move forward on my path with, is what the outcome here is looking like. So as far as what I see for Team Taurus, I think that right now you're in a space where you're ready to kind of communicate to somebody that you've had enough. You're ready here to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, and see who else and what else is out there. And, really just surround yourself with better situations and better people, because this situation has been far too triggering for you to continue to deal with. All right. So that's what I see in store here for you. And honestly, all the more power to you. At the end of the day, we can only take so much that we can tolerate. And I think that it's important to recognize when we've hit our limit. And you realize that right now, Taurus. It's like, I've hit my limit. I can't do this anymore. And I got to do what's right for me and do what's better for me overall as well, in terms of just, less stress in my life and better mental health in my life here too. All right, Team Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our earth. We also did our water. Marlene says, by the way, you're good, Aunt. I like how you shuffle. I can't shuffle for shit. I try, and nope. Wasn't meant for me, lol. I kind of moved the cards into each other. Listen, at the end of the day, I know I'm not that bad of a shuffler. I'm pretty good at shuffling tarot cards. I've shuffled cards all my life anyways. I love playing card games and shit like that. But at the end of the day, when you get a fresh deck and all the cards are so slippery and they're not broken in yet, because it takes a good 3, 4, sometimes even a month to really break in a tarot deck nice and good. So they get super slippery, they fly everywhere. It happens, So I can't even blame myself in that retrospect. But either way, Marlene, practice makes perfect. I was not a perfect shuffler in the beginning. I used to shuffle my tarot cards. If you guys watched the first few videos on my YouTube channel, I used to, I had no idea what I was doing. I would just I would take one card at a time too, and it would just be very awkward and very weird. So, practice makes perfect, baby. Don't worry about it, all right? All right, so we did water, we did earth, hopping on into the fire, baby. Let's see what we got going on here for the Leo. All right, what's showing up here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy here for ya is showing up here as the star card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Aquarius for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the Fool. Hello, what you're dealing with. We do have here the Devil in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for ya is going to be the King of Wands in the reverse position. So as far as your next 24 hours here go, let's see what's up here for ya. So Leo, Star card here, Fool card here. Actually, you got 3 different signs you could be dealing with. You could be connecting with a Capricorn, an Aries, or once again, potentially an Aquarius. Now, the Star here to the Fool kind of gives me the vibe here that, you know, you're in a space right now, Leo, where you're definitely going for something. Star card is the card of alignment, so it's like, it could be the card of chasing dreams, it could definitely be the card of following the stars, but ultimately, yeah, you're aligned to something here, and you really want to see where it goes. So I feel like you're jumping, or more so following your instincts in the next 24 hours. Wherever you're feeling called to at this moment in time, you're making sure that you follow the path. Having a look at what you're dealing with here. Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse showing up here for you kind of gives me the information that you're releasing right now any kind of blockages that have been standing in the way. And in terms of blockages, Leo, I feel like these are not necessarily blockages that other people have created. It might even be your own personal blockages. Let me give you an example here real quick. Let's say you've been feeling called lately to go to a certain career path, but you've constantly doubted it. You didn't listen to the calling, or maybe you listened to the calling, but you didn't, you know, acknowledge it in a way. You know, I know that sometimes I used to doubt my callings or my intuitive messages a long time ago, and I would hear those messages, but I wouldn't really hear them, you know? I would hear what they said, but I wouldn't acknowledge it, and I would just believe that it was my ego, or I would do anything I can to reinforce doubt into my mind. It kind of gives me that similar vibe, Leo, where it's like you would feel a calling. So let's say, for example, you felt a calling to a certain career, you would acknowledge and feel that you had this calling, but you would put doubt in your mind and you would block yourself from being able to take that path. For example, you're being called to this career, but I probably wouldn't be good enough to make that career work. Or maybe I would never have the finances to sustain that kind of career. Maybe I wouldn't be supported if I chose that kind of path. So it's like, I feel like there was some sort of blockage here that was always in the way of you going towards where you were feeling called to, okay? And I do think that for a majority of Leos, it could have been a blockage like doubt. You know, it could have been something like that from within yourself. You might have had blockages, though, from other people. Maybe you had people who were not very supportive, people who would put you down, people who didn't believe in you. That could be the case for some of you, but I do feel like for the vast majority, it might have been within you, okay? Nonetheless, though, King of Wands showing up here for the outcome. I think what's happening here is you're recognizing, you know, the more negative that I was being towards what I felt called towards, the more that I felt the light within me being depleted, the more I felt the passion within me being depleted. And if anybody knows a Leo, by the way, Leos are very passionate people, especially for the things that they love and the things that they wish to do. So the last thing you ever want to do to a Leo is dim their light. And the last thing a Leo ever wants to do to themselves is dim their light as well. So the point that I'm getting at here for you is you're realizing I need to let go of blockages. I need to kind of just go for something. That's the inkling that you're getting here moving into your next 24 hours. It's like, I need to go for something. I need to jump in and just see what happens. I can't keep letting fear or doubt or anything from within me or from anyone else stand in the way at this moment in time. Otherwise, where I'm going to end up is I'm going to end up becoming a person with no passion, with no spark, with no light, because the light has been dimmed, you know? And that's the last thing that you want. That's why Leos here are the Sun card in the tarot, because your light here is meant to shine. It's not meant to be casted out or dimmed. All right. So with that being said, Leo, don't let nothing dim your shine. Not even anybody else, not even yourself. If you got a path here you're feeling called towards, go for it. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful fire signs. So we did the water, we did the earth, we did the fire. Hopping on into the air signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Aquarius. All right, let's see what's going on here for the Aqua, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua, you guys are coming through really quick. Let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, overall energy here for you is going to be the Six of Wands. Beautiful. You could be connecting here with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Sun in reverse, what you're dealing with, Seven of Cups in reverse, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the Ten of Swords. So as far as what we got here for you, Aquarius, let's see what's going on. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, Six of Wands here to the Sun card. So, or Sun in reverse. So I think right now you're kind of recognizing that despite your personal feelings, you still have a successful path that's right in front of you. And there's kind of no denying that, is almost what you're saying to yourself here. It's like, I might not be necessarily overall happy with my life at this moment in time, but I can't deny that I don't have success available to me. I can't deny that I haven't accomplished many things. So this is kind of the realization that your happiness is not based or determined upon one's success. I think a lot of people sometimes look at success and then they categorize that as happiness. Yeah, happiness can be a byproduct of success. It could be a byproduct of falling in love with somebody. It could be a byproduct of your family taking care of you. But at the end of the day, happiness from anything externally is always going to be temporary. The feeling of happiness is always going to be temporary, but the truest, purest feeling of happiness, that one person can actually have is happiness that comes from within. It's peace of mind. It's waking up every day being content with the person that you are. It's loving who you are to the very extent of all that you are. And when you're in that energy where you can just be happy, I can't speak, guys, Mercury in retrograde, ignore my stuttering. But if you can't just be happy by being who you are each and every single day, it's a very different feeling. Happiness externally is very different than happiness internally, is what I'm trying to get at here for you, okay? So regardless, your message here is saying, listen, I'm kind of starting to learn that success, doesn't matter how much success I have, it isn't necessarily what's going to make me happy at the end of the day. Six of Wands could be amazing news right now. It could be representing that your job is going incredibly well. It could be representing that your relationship's going well. It could be representing that your personal path, whatever that might be, is in an amazing direction. But it's not correlating exactly to your happiness. It's not making you any happier. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Seven of Cups in reverse, despite all the good things going for you right now, you're realizing there's one thing that feels like it's missing, and that's me just being happy to the point where I'm able to enjoy all of this. So with the outcome coming into play here being the Ten of Swords, the last thing you want to do is take a look at your life and see nothing but success, but be so disconnected from everything because you're not happy. All right, so I think that that's the massive realization you're having. It's like, I want to actually enjoy my success, but most importantly, I don't want to rely on my happiness from all of that. I want to be happy just by simply being me. So what's happening here for your next 24 hours is that by acknowledging this, you're getting ready here, Aquarius, to start finding that shine within you, to start finding that happiness within who you are as a person, to start finding that peace of mind with who you are. And it takes time to really access and find that happiness within yourself. But once you do, it's a completely different experience, So I love that for you. I'm happy that things are going really great right now. Six of Wands is like a huge card of success. Like, I'm super happy if you're having a lot of great success right now in your life. It's an amazing thing. But most importantly, I want you to be happy to the point where you can enjoy that amazing success, but also just be happy and content with who you are, right? So definitely try to work on yourself. You got this, okay? And also remember too, it's like, it's okay if you're not happy. What you're really trying to reach is a state of contentment, okay? Remember how I said all emotions are temporary? That includes happiness. So most people would say that they're looking to be happy. What we're all really looking for is to reach a state of contentment, to be content with ourselves, to be content with our lives. So work towards that. Don't focus too much on the happiness, but work towards that state of contentment within yourself and the life you're living. And then it's all smooth from there. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. Jumping back on into the water signs now, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio. So let's see what we got going on here for Scorpio, baby. Messages here for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. By the way, for the 115 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really, really means a lot for me, baby, okay? All right, Scorpio, one more shuffle over here for you, and we'll see what we got. Scorpio, overall energy here for you is going to be the Six of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look at your current situation, we got the King of Pentacles, what it is you're dealing with. We do have here the 10 of Cups. And then lastly, for the outcome for you is going to be the 10 of Wands. Okay. Pretty interesting read here for sure. So Scorpio, coming into your next 24 hours, Six of Cups reversed here to the King of Pentacles. I definitely can say you have found yourself to become a very grounded and calm person regarding your past. I think that you've learned to accept your past for what it is. I think you've learned to accept everything that has happened and you've made peace with it. But I think you're also recognizing that at the end of the day, no matter how happy you might be where you're at in your life right now, there are still some things that you might miss. 10 of Wands. There are still some things that might burden you about your past. It doesn't matter how much peace you've made with it. You're always going to miss this instance, or you're always going to regret this instance as well. It's kind of that vibe of like, I don't know. I've moved on from everything. I've made peace from everything, but there's certain things that I'm always going to miss. And I think that everybody feels that way. I can certainly say, personally, I've moved on from many things in my past, but at the same time, there's definitely some things that I wish could have happened and gone down differently. I can definitely look back to my past and say, hey, I wish this never happened, even though I made peace with it. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people often kind of confuse making peace with their past for forgetting their past and not having any emotions towards it. You know, I think we're always going to have emotions associated with our past because it's experiences we've lived through. You know, I don't think we can ever take away that emotional association. You know, if you think of a memory, it triggers emotion. That is something that's built within our very DNA. It's not something you can change. So I find that fascinating. And I think a lot of people often try to forget the past rather than make peace with it. So you've made peace with it here, but you're like, granted, I got good things going for me in my life right now, 10 of Cups. There are some things, though, that I'm never going to forget. There are some things that I'm, never going to let go of. I'm always going to have an emotional connection there. And I'm here to literally tell you, Scorpio, that that's absolutely normal and natural. There is literally nothing wrong with that. It is absolutely normal and natural. It's something that's built within our very DNA. And you're not doing a bad job at all. Okay, so don't put yourself down if there are some things you regret. Don't put yourself down if there are some things you wish went differently, or some things that you miss. As long as you made peace with your past, that's okay, and you're allowed to feel however you feel about it. You're always going to have that connection there because it's an experience that you have already went through. All right, Scorpio. So that's what I have in store here for you. So I just want to give you that clarification that you're good. This is normal. It's natural. It's nothing to worry about. All right. But I also wanted to give you that clarification if you were wondering, like, have I really made peace? You've made peace, but nobody's ever going to be able to throw away those emotional connections, right? Those emotional associations, if you will. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the water, hopping back on into our earth signs now. We're going to go ahead now and have a look here at the Virgo gang. Let's see what's going on here for Team Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what we got going on. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves 2 more shuffles over here, and then we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well. Let's take a look here and see what's going on for the Virgo gang. All right, Virgo. Overall energy here for you is going to be the 8 of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo, having a look into your current situation. We do have here the Temperance. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Ace of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Virgo, is going to be the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's see what's in store here for you. All right, Team Virgo, coming on into your next 24 hours. 8 of Wands in reverse here, Temperance card in the upright position. I think right now you're noticing how much better you feel whilst not communicating with someone. This could be a specific person or a group of people, but the more lack of communication, for a better word here, the more lack of communication you're having, the better you're feeling physically, mentally, spiritually. Looking at what you're dealing with, though, Ace of Pentacles. Here comes in an opportunity, but is it an opportunity you want to take? Because looking at the outcome here being the 2 of Pentacles reversed, that tells me that you probably don't want to take this opportunity. So you've been feeling better without communicating or talking to someone, without somebody's energy kind of being mixed up and involved in your life. I do think there will be an opportunity manifesting in the next 24 hours for this person to make an appearance, for this person to possibly contact you, say, hey, how's it going? They might try to talk to you. They might try to meet up with you. And I don't believe, though, once again, with that outcome, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, that you're showing much signs of interest. Yeah, 6 of Swords, you're kind of doing your own thing. You're kind of moving forward right now. You're not interested in rehashing or reopening anything. Most importantly, you're not interested in starting fresh right now at this moment in time with someone. So the vibe that I get here for you, Virgo, is access denied. Okay, if somebody here wants to recommunicate with you, if they want to talk to you, they want to see you, I don't think you're interested that much in the opportunity. And I think you're noticing that you're happier with the distance, to be quite fair. All right. So at the end of the day, listen, man, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to do with what feels right. You know, you got to do what feels right in general. If it feels right to be without someone, then that's okay too, you know? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful Virgo. So far we did our water, we did our earth, jumping back on into our fire signs. Let's have a look here at Team Sagittarius, baby, and see what we got going on. So what do we got going on here for the Sag, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Almost at 72 hours. Okay. All right, Team Sag. Let's see what's in store here for you. Sagittarius, overall energy here is going to be the Queen of Cups. So you could be connecting here potentially with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking into your current energy, we do got the Knight of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Ace of Wands. And then the outcome here for you, Sagittarius, is going to be the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. All right, Saggy, let's see what's in store here for you. So for your next 24 hours, Queen of Cups here, all the way to the Knight of Pentacles. I want to say here for you that it's kind of like slowly but surely feelings here are changing. It's not an absolute overnight transition where feelings and emotions are changing. It's very slow and steady, but you're noticing the change at least, right? Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a card here that represents that you're interested in a new beginning, and it's taking time for you to kind of move past all the emotional stuff you're going through once again, but day by day is how you're taking it. And by taking all this stuff you're dealing with day by day, you're moving closer and closer here into the new beginning that you want for yourself. I kind of feel here for you, Sagittarius, the main thing that's happening is you're in the process of moving on. I think that that's what the Knight of Pentacles is representing. And then the Queen of Cups here, to me, the Queen of Cups could be like a very emotional card. Sometimes it could be like so emotional to the point where you've just dealt with a lot. The energies are heavy. So it's like each and every single day, I'm doing what I can to better myself, to feel better, and to move past the pain that's occurred and happened in my life. So you're moving closer and closer to the direction you want to be a part of. Even if it's slow, at least it's progress, you know? Looking at the outcome here for you being the Eight of Cups in the reverse, I definitely feel here for you, Sag, you're getting ready to return into moving towards closer and closer towards your dream. All right, or closer and closer towards the new beginning that you wish and desire to have in your life. So the way the storyline kind of looks to me is like, hey, I've gone through a lot of shit, but I'm working on it. You know, I'm a work in progress, and I'm working on myself day in and day out, and I'm taking it day by day. And at the end of the day, even if the progress is slow, progress is still progress, and I can appreciate that. I'm happy I'm just not stagnant. I'm happy I'm doing something about all this intense, you know, feeling and emotions that I've been going through. And I'm happy that I'm working towards the new beginning in my life that I want to be a part of. Even though it might not happen overnight, even though it might not happen immediately, at least I'm working on myself, and that's something to continue to be proud of. And it absolutely is. You're a work in progress like we all are. And I think that, you know, at the end of the day, no matter how slow it might be, at least it's steady, right? And to me, that's good. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the fire. We did the water as well as the earth. We're going to hop on in now into our air signs, and we're going to have a look here at the Gemini gang. So let's see what we got going on here for the Gemini, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Gemini, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 more shuffles over here, and then we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right, Gemini, 1 more shuffle, and let's see what we got going on. Gemini, overall energy here for you is showing up here as you. We do have here the Lovers in reverse, which does happen to be the Gemini card. Having a look here into your current energy, we got Queen of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We do have here the King of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the King of Swords in the reverse position. So as far as I'm seeing for Team Gemini moving into their next 24 hours, let's see what's going on with you. Lovers in reverse here all the way to the Queen of Pentacles. So this definitely gives me the vibe right now. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, mind you. This gives me the vibe here right now, Gemini, that you're in a space where I just don't feel like you're that connected to someone anymore, and you're not really in a position to where you want to be and to where you want to dedicate your time. I just feel like you're not dedicated, you're not committed, and you're not interested in, you know, kind of keeping up with that commitment or that devotion. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, King of Wands in reverse, yeah, there's a pretty big giant lack of interest, you know? But I don't think that that lack of interest initially started with how you were feeling. I think that lack of interest kind of might have started from somebody else. Let's say this is a friend real quick. It could almost be like the friend you were dealing with started to slowly stop showing interest in you over time. And then you picked up on that energy that they were starting to stop showing you interest. And you're like, okay, then I guess, you know, I'm not really that interested in reaching out to them either. You know, so when somebody started to stop showing interest, it started to make you feel the same way towards them. All right. Now, it can be vice versa for some of you, but either way, it's like as the time went on, they disconnected, you disconnected, they got less interested, you got less interested. And now looking at the outcome here being the King of Swords in reverse, it's like, yeah, we're both not really interested here in trying to patch whatever has happened. I think the two of you here are not trying to do everything in your power to keep on moving forward. It's kind of like you're realizing we're disconnecting, and it is what it is. So this could be on terms of resonance, you know, for a relationship. It could be a relationship romantically for some people, but I think this is probably going to resonate in the aspect of friendship a lot more for people, where you're kind of recognizing like, yeah, like, I don't know, like they kind of stopped showing their interest. They kind of stopped reaching out. And over time, because of that, I kind of felt the same way, you know, like I would reach out to them and then they wouldn't show me interest. And then I started to feel less interested in them overall here too. And then it led to the point of disconnection, you know? So I think that you're just fading out with someone here. And it feels pretty natural too. I don't think there was much intent or negative intentions behind it. It kind of just feels like a natural fading out type of deal, you know? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Yeah, I mean, I've been there for sure with many people in my life, especially in terms of friendships, you know, no tea, no shade to any friends in my past that I no longer communicate with. But yeah, there's been times where I faded out with people, and it's just a natural thing. It happens, and it is what it is, you know? So that's the vibe that I got showing up here for you for sure. Okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs here for today's daily reading. Hopping on into the last and final batch for the 4 remaining signs. Going back on into the water signs, let's have a look here at the fish and see what's up here for the Pisces gang. So what do we got going on here for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful Pisces, let's go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on here for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Pisces, overall energy here for you is going to be a 10 of swords. So you could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, Queen of Swords. Oh boy. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, King of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you, Ace of Cups in the reverse position. Piscean, you have quite the intense reading here, have ya? Okay, let's talk about it, Piscean. So 10 of Swords here, Queen of Swords. I definitely can correlate that with you are over and done and you are cutting something out, okay? Pisces over here is grabbing the scissors and is cutting away and snipping away something in their life. Very intense. Looking at what you're dealing with, King of Pents in reverse. This usually represents a lack of stability. And with this lack of stability coming in here for you, Pisces, I do feel as well that there's a bit of a lack of growth here too that I think has been bothering you or bugging you about some situation in your life. So this could be a friendship, this could be a romantic relationship, this could be a job, but I definitely get vibes, Pisces, of you being pretty fed up with someone or something right now. And I think the biggest part of what's making you so fed up is the lack of growth that you've been receiving with this person or situation, and the lack of stability. It does feel like something is very inconsistent, and with all these inconsistencies, it's become a big frustration for you. I think Pisceans like a lot of stability, similarly to how Cancerians like a lot of stability as well. As a Cancerian, I love emotional stability. Emotional stability is very important to me. By the way, Pisces Love, thank you for the 199. Appreciate that. Thanks as always, Ant, sending good vibes. Well, thank you. Sending good vibes as well. Thank you for that donation. But, similarly to a Cancer, I think Pisces and Cancer, they both love that emotional stability. But as a Cancer myself, I also love to make sure, even though it's more of an earthly quality, I love to have financial stability as well. So for some Pisces, this could be financial stability that maybe you are looking for and not receiving. So there's a lack of stability here, and this up and down kind of energy, it's not serving you. I think you're really tired of dealing with something that's so inconsistent. And with the outcome here for you being the Ace of Cups reversed, it's gotten to the point where you've recognized, Piscean, that this situation does not leave you fulfilled. So with that being said, Ten of Swords being the overall energy, Ten of Swords is about an ending and walking away. Queen of Swords is about detachment. I see you detaching here from a very unstable situation and a situation in which you're not seeing any growth. Okay, so of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. By the way, Rastafari, and thank you for the 149. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our water signs here for the daily reading. We're going to hop on into our earth sign now, and we're going to go ahead and have a look here at... Dun, dun, dun. Is it Capricorn? No, we did Capricorn, right? No, we did Virgo. Yeah. So we did Taurus, we did Virgo. It is Capricorn indeed. We're going to hop on into the Cappy and see what we got going on. So what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Why am I on weekend reading time here today? We just got off the weekend, baby. It's daily. It's Monday, okay? What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, here, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get 2 more shuffles. And then we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. What's going on here for the Capricorn? Cappy. Overall energy here for you is going to be an Ace of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign for some of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Three of Cups, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Hierophant in the reverse position. Okay, so Capricorn, for your next 24 hours, Ace of Wands in reverse, followed up here with the Queen of Cups. I definitely can say here for sure, Ace of Wands reversed is usually like, okay, I don't really want a fresh start. I think that is, I'm kind of seeing this realization of not wanting to let go of someone or something that you have a lot of fond memories with. Three of Cups, looking at what you're dealing with, there's something in your life that you can still deem is a good quality. There's something in your life you can still deem as good, and it's not worth letting go of. It's not worth abandoning. It's not worth leaving behind. Maybe there is a little bit of, issues happening, but it's not like enough for you to truly walk away. I think when you imagine yourself starting fresh, you can imagine it. Let's say, for example, there's been a lot of issues recently in your relationship. When you imagine yourself getting into a new relationship, you say to yourself, I can't imagine myself being with anybody else. So with that being said, as much as what we're dealing with and going through makes me emotional, I'm not in a position to where I want to leave someone behind because there's a lot here that I value. Three of Cups. So looking at the outcome here being the Hierophant reverse, this is a commitment that you don't want to let go of. So Capricorn, I feel like for your next 24 hours, that's kind of the way that the message is showing up. It's like there's a commitment here I don't want to let go of because I still see a lot of value in it. And even if there are issues and problems, who doesn't have them? I really still care for this person, and I still enjoy, the fond memories we've created and the good times that we can continue to have. And even if right now things might be a little bit rough, I can reach calm waters with this person if I continue to stick through it. So I don't see you giving up on somebody here. And I think you're going to make that apparent to them moving into the next 24 hours. All right. All right, though, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, hopefully I say your name correctly, but Sierrable, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, guys. So We finished up all the Capricorn peeps. All right, so all earth signs are officially done for today's daily reading. Let me find the Capricorn. Here you are. Now we're going to go ahead. We did our water. We did our earth. We're going to go ahead and jump into fire. And we're going to have a look here at Team Aries. All right, so what do we got showing up here for the Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Sinister Hermit, happy birthday to you. Glad that you were here to tune on in. I'm wishing you a fantastic birthday. All right, man, what do we got showing up here for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aries, I want to get 3 shuffles for you, and then we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is going to be fantastic. And let's go ahead and grab one more, and we'll see what we got going on. All right, Aries, what's happening here for you? Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Ace of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, we have here the Eight of Cups. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the Judgment in the reverse position, okay? So let's see what's showing up here for you. All right, as far as what I see here for Aries, moving into their next 24 hours, Page of Pentacles in reverse, followed up here with the Ace of Pentacles upright. So you want to go big or go home. I don't think you want to give a little, you want to give a lot to something. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Eight of Cups is a card that usually talks about closing one door and opening another. So I feel like this is a transition in your life. Let's say, for example, if I'm going to get a new job or a new career, I'm going to go all in on this new job or new career. If I'm going to, jump into a relationship, I'm looking for a full commitment, point blank period, nothing less. Just that, I want to go all in. I don't want to give a little to get a little. I want to go all in to get everything. So I feel that vibration coming in here for you. And I mean, looking at the outcome here, though, Judgment in reverse, it's kind of like saying to me here, it's like, there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. That's what I am looking for. But in terms of taking a chance on it, I feel like you're not taking a chance on going all in on anything, because what you're saying here, Aries, is you are starting to feel like, granted, you might want to go all in, no one else is willing to go all in as well. So that is where the frustration kind of lies. Let's say romantically, you want to go all in on a commitment. Maybe you're finding it difficult to find a partner who wants to go all in as well. Maybe you keep meeting people who just want something casual. So let's say with your career, if I'm going to switch careers, I'm going to go into something that's all in. But at the end of the day, maybe the careers that are offering you something are only offering you part-time. So there's a frustration here because you want to jump straight into something, but at the end of the day, you're not receiving it all in return. So I definitely see it as a moment here of knowing what you want and knowing your value and knowing your worth. And I think that it's one of those things where it's like, hold down the fort and wait and see what happens. I don't think you should accept less than what it is you desire and what it is you deserve. But what I will say for you, Aries, is try to change up, though, the belief system you currently have. Because let me tell you something. I remember I knew what I wanted, especially in terms back in the day when I used to manifest. I still manifest today, right? But when I was first learning to manifest, I often would find myself being in a position to where I knew what I wanted, but I believed that there wasn't anything out there that matched the vibration of what I desired. Especially in love. Like I always knew what kind of woman I wanted to be with. And then I would just feel like that woman never existed. And I would never find her all those years when I was younger, especially in high school. I would never find that right person because I always figured that right person didn't exist. So I had to change the beliefs about what I believed in my reality in order to see the difference, right? So I think it's really important here, Aries, to recognize that if you know what you want, but you're telling the universe that what you want doesn't exist, it's going to be very hard to come into connection with that. It's going to be very hard to manifest that. So try to keep the open, optimistic eye in knowing that what you want is out there, in knowing that what you're looking for will find you, and kind of just let it happen. Don't think about when it's going to happen. Don't think about how it's going to happen. Just say, you know what? I'll get what I want one of these days. I know I'll have what I desire one of these days, and leave it at that and watch it show up into your life. You may not know when it comes, but it will come, because anytime we set an intention out into the universe, that intention will reflect and manifest back. Okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful Aries. By the way, Aries, thank you for tuning in. I gratefully appreciate it. I do hope, by the way, that ends up helping, because I know a lot of times in my life, once again, I knew what I wanted, but I would say what I wanted didn't exist, and that it would be hard to find it, right? So try to change up your perception, you know? Don't be like, well, I want a man, but every man out there treats me like crap. Okay, change that mindset. There are men out there that'll treat you great, you know? Keep that in mind, okay? All right, baby. So all the fire signs are done. All of the earth signs are done. All the water signs are done. Last but not least, jumping back on into the air sign, let's have a look here at the Libra. All right, so what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is looking well. All right. Let's take a look here and see what we got going on. Libra, overall energy here for you is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here with an air sign for some of you. Having a look into your current situation, we do have here the Queen of Cups, what you're dealing with. We have here the Six of Pentacles. And then the outcome here for you is going to be the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So Libras, for your next 24 hours, let's talk about it. We do have here the King of Swords reversed paired with the Queen of Cups in the upright position. I want to say for you right now, you're definitely trying to be more vulnerable and connect with your vulnerability. King of Swords reverse is kind of like lowering down your walls and lowering down your barriers. So you're doing your best right now to let go of any barriers or walls so that you can be vulnerable here. Having a look at what you're dealing with being the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is about sharing vulnerability with somebody. So it's like maybe somebody here wants you to open up and it's like, ugh. That was such a funny noise that came out of me, but literally that's what it's like. It's like, ugh, open up, like that's what you want? I'm sorry, Libra, I can't get over the noise I made. That was funny. So either way, it's like you want me to open up, like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do that. So you're doing it though, is what I'm seeing here for your next 24 hours. And it's like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm apprehensive, but I'm opening up over here and I'm laying down these barriers because somebody here does want vulnerability with you, or to be vulnerable with you as well. And I see you guys pulling through with that. I mean, looking at the outcome though, we do have here, you know, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and with the Ace of Wands in reverse here for you, it's like, despite the fact of you connecting with somebody and being vulnerable and, you know, communicating with them, I think there's a part of you that doesn't feel like it's going to make a lick of a difference. You know, I think you're kind of in that space right now, Libra, where it's like, yeah, sure, I can be vulnerable with somebody, but what exactly is that going to change? You know, having them understand me more. And I think, and I say, Libra, it changes everything. If you're a Libra right now and you believe that vulnerability isn't key, let me tell you, vulnerability is a massive key in life. And the reasoning behind that is because it creates understandings. When you can be vulnerable and understand how you feel, and when you can give somebody else the floor and start to understand how they feel, everything will make sense. When vulnerability isn't in play, it's like a puzzle piece with missing pieces. You can't put it together because the missing pieces are nowhere to be found. And that's like, by the way, one of the worst experiences. You make a nice puzzle, where's the last few pieces to complete it? Well, shit, okay? So at the end of the day here, Libra, that's the massive key, is vulnerability, because it gives you and grants you understandings. And if you can understand yourself and your feelings, and another person's, and if you can understand one another deeply, then you can get through anything. So I feel like some of you guys right now were emotionally unavailable and you're warming up to the idea of vulnerability, but you're not happy about the idea. But my advice, Libra, is give it a little bit more time. The more time you give yourself to be open and vulnerable with someone, and the more time you understand how you feel and why you feel that way, and how they feel and why they feel that way, and the more of an understanding that becomes shared between the two of you, the more it's going to improve whatever kind of relationship the both of you have, whether it's love, friendship, so on and so forth. It's going to improve and strengthen that bond. So give it time. Don't rule out vulnerability yet and say it sucks. Give it time. I think it'll show you just how powerful it truly is, okay? All right, though, Libra. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Fawn, thank you so much for the $2 donation, my love. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, okay? But all right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, y'all. Thank you all so much, man, for coming out here to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If it does happen to resonate for you, please do let me know down in the comments down below. By the way, for everybody that's up in the chat right now currently, for the 160 peeps, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. I want to thank you everybody for being here. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I hope you're excited here for your week going forward here. I really hope it's going to be a fantastic one. I did want to mention, for everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that. It really helps out a lot more than you all know. So I appreciate the donations. Thank you for your generosity, guys. Thank you so much. Real quick, I did want to give you guys the update as always. If you want to go ahead and check out the Mercury Survival Candle, definitely feel free to check it out. This will be in the description box below. I also forgot to take off the Libra button. But either way, if you guys want to check out the Mercury Survival Candle, link in the description below for this Mercury retrograde if you guys want to check it out. All right, though, moving on forward, I do want to give you guys some more updates. If you have not seen already, I did upload a urgent message for the collective in regards to Mercury retrograde. I did have a channeling that came to me the other day, so if you guys have not checked that out yet, feel free to. I uploaded it earlier today. It says urgent message for the collective, so go check it out, guys. It's a video kind of giving you an update of what I've channeled for this Mercury retrograde. I think there's a lot of important information there that can benefit the collective, so if you haven't seen it, feel free to give it a check out. In terms of what you guys can expect for this week, I am working currently on the mid-months for mid-January. So in terms of mid-months, we might have Book of Answers get uploaded first. If it's not uploaded first, mid-months might be uploaded first. But I am going to be working on that, so just stay tuned. Mid-months are in the process, as well as the Book of Answers reading that's in process as well. So I'm in the process of doing that as well. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick update in terms of what content should be coming on the channel this week. Of course, we'll have dailies, and that'll be that. I have been teasing you guys a little bit about a surprise about something I've been working on, and I guess you could say I'm bringing something back. I'll leave it at that. But there's something I've been working on for a while. I've been putting a lot of work into it every day, even on the weekends. I've been putting work into it on the weekends as well, so I ain't fucking around. So I do have something I've been working on. Hopefully, if it's not going to be released this week, and if it's not going to be discussed this week, if I'm not going to unveil what I've been working on this week, I should be doing it next week. Okay, so something's been in the works for a while. Should be ready by next week, hopefully, if not this week as well. So just know something's coming, okay? Wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, but something is coming that I've been working pretty hard on, so I think it'll be pretty cool. All right, though, everybody. With that being said, happy Monday to you. I love every single one of you so much. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and y'all take care, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.